Maybe Hollywood isn't all glitz and glam. There are some celebrity scandals so bad it has ruined their whole careers, and now people don't want to work with them. There are so many examples of this that we have a part 4 video today. That is right, I'm your host for this one, Joss Bedard, and today we are doing a part 4 of celebrities that everyone avoids. But before we get into it, make sure you guys leave a like on this video because it really helps us out. Starting us off at number 10, we have Chrissy Teigen. She's not usually one to make headlines for big scandals, but in recent weeks, she is all the media outlets can talk about and nothing good. She is currently being canceled after some of her old tweets resurfaced and showed her bullying other people and making disrespectful and very inappropriate remarks. The scandal first started after Courtney Stodden did an interview with Daily Beast revealing that Chrissy sent her tweets and even DMs where she wished that she would pass away. Screenshots of the combos and tweets were leaked online, and after that, more and more tweets resurfaced, like when she made fun of Lindsay Lohan, telling her to cut her wrists. Macy's announced that they would be pulling her cookware line from their stores, and Bloomingdale's revealed they pulled out of a contract that they were going to sign with her. Since then, she's been very quiet on social media. In fact, she's pretty much just removed herself. Moving on to number 9, we have Tom Cruise. While a lot of people would dream of working in a movie with the legendary actor, some people are more hesitant because of his erratic rants. On a few occasions, he has been caught on camera having aggressive outbursts on crew members on movie sets. The most recent one was in December of 2020 when he was filming Mission Impossible 7. Audio footage was leaked online showing him yelling at crew members for allegedly breaking COVID-19 set safety protocols. While some people understood the concerns of following the protocols, majority of people said the way he handled it was just not very professional and very unnecessary. But he has no remorse for his actions. In recent weeks, he was asked about the rant and he said, "There was a lot at stake at that point. I said what I said." The rant happened in front of 50 crew members after he saw 2 of them standing too close to one another in front of a computer screen. In the rant, he actually threatened to have them fired if they stood close together again. Making her way into number 8 is Kylie Jenner. I think it's safe to say a lot of people will avoid the Jenner and Kardashian sisters simply because they are always targeted in the media. One way or another, they find themselves at the center of controversies, and Kylie is the current target. A model named Victoria Vanna came forward and claimed that Kylie had bullied her on the set of a Tyga music video. She claims that she was hired to dance in Tyga's music video for Ice Cream Man when Kylie was dating him at the time. She said that Kylie, one of her friends, and her assistant were at the shoot and they were making fun of her. Victoria gave some very specific examples in a video and claimed that Kylie and her crew sat in a Rolls Royce eating McDonald's and mocking her dance moves. Any celebrity who gets accused of bullying always takes some heat for it, but Kylie says that it is not true. She stuck up for herself and said that it never happened and that the model is making it up. In spot number 7, we have Dr. Phil. While some people want to get on his show to seek advice and treatment opportunities, others want to avoid it at all costs, especially after some of the claims that came out recently from someone who appeared on his show and went through the treatment that he provided for them. Bad Baby recently posted a YouTube video where she spoke out about the abuse that she experienced at the Turnabout Ranch that Dr. Phil sent her to. If you don't know her story, she first appeared on the Dr. Phil show back in 2016 at just 13 years old because she had behavioral issues at home and her mom brought her on the show. She recently revealed disturbing details about the treatment that she and other troubled teens went through during this program. In her video, she publicly called out Dr. Phil and demanded that he apologizes and said that he needs to stop sending teens there. The worst part is she was not the only person to speak out about this. Another young woman named Hannah also spoke out recently about that same ranch, claiming the same things that Bad Baby did. Cruising into the number 6 spot is J.K. Rowling. The Harry Potter author isn't one to cause drama, but she started some of the biggest controversy in 2020 after making comments that were very transphobic. She wrote an entire blog about her feelings on sex and gender, and a lot of people were offended by some of her remarks. On top of the blog, she also tweeted out her feelings too, which made everything just spread like wildfire. What made things even worse though was that she had recently promoted a store that sells anti-trans merchandise. Some of their items saying, "Trans women are men and woman is not a costume." The website is called Wild Women Workshop and is run by a founding member of an activist group called Get the L Out. So, J.K. Rowling promoting this website on her social media on top of her remarks, people saw it as very unacceptable and disrespectful. Even Harry Potter himself, actor Daniel Radcliffe, made a public statement that he did not stand behind her or her remarks. Yeah, if I was him, I'd be making that very clear. No ma'am. Halfway through at number 5, we have Lilly Singh. The YouTuber and comedian was once loved by many people for being relatable and funny, but now people are canceling her. Over the last couple of years, people began calling her out for posting offensive comedy sketches and culturally appropriating Black culture. Her first video to ever go viral was Official Guide to Brown Girls. And while a lot of people found her funny and relatable, others found her content offensive. But her career continued on despite the fact, and she was the first Indian woman to have her own late night talk show, A Little Late with Lilly Singh. But just a few weeks ago, NBC announced that her talk show is now getting canceled and will not be returning for a season 3. The reason behind that is that her ratings dropped 25% from season 1 to season 2. Because of low ratings and causing controversy with her content, people might not want to work with her in the future. Coming in number 4, we have Bryce Hall. The TikTok star has had too many scandals in his career for me to name all of them, but one of the biggest ones was a physical altercation. In late 2020, he was facing the heat after he posted a video of him and his friends physically attacking an unknown man outside of a restaurant. He tweeted the video and said, "We don't condone violence, but if you punch someone in front of us, we'll have no choice but to defend ourselves." But Bryce's security guard was in the video with them, and everyone was quick to say that the altercation could have totally been avoided and that posting the video was showing that you did in fact condone violence. And just a few weeks after that video, another video leaked online and showed Bryce attacking a server at a restaurant in LA. Apparently in LA, it is illegal to vape inside restaurants, and when the server told him to stop, things just got heated and progressed. Customers and employees had to break up the fight, and witnesses say that Bryce threw the first punch and that he was the one who jumped the employee. Taking over our third spot is Logan Paul. He was once the most popular YouTuber in the world until he lost everything back in 2017 when he caused one of the biggest YouTube scandals, like in history of YouTube. He vlogged his trip to the famous Japanese suicide forest, and throughout the video, he and his friends actually came across a dead body of a victim who took his own life, and they showed it on camera. Not only that, but their reactions to it were very insensitive. They were laughing, and Logan even made a comment about how it would make YouTube history. He ended up getting dropped by the Google Ads program, and other brands and companies refused to work with him. All of the contracts he lost were worth millions of dollars. He ended up leaving YouTube for a long time, and in December of 2020, he was sued for $3.5 million because of it. There's no update on the lawsuit as of right now. Nothing has been shared yet, but I think he's gonna have to pay up. Rolling into the number 2 spot is Lea Michele. After winning the hearts of millions for her role on Glee, people didn't think her career would ever get canceled because she seemed like America's sweetheart. But 2020 exposed a lot about her, and she was exposed by some of her former co-stars who claimed that she made their filming experience a living hell. It all started after Samantha Ware claimed that Lea threatened to go to the bathroom in her wig if she had the opportunity. After this tweet went viral, her other co-star Keith Power chimed in and said, "I co-sign on this. Lea Michele is a terrible human and has said terrible things to many different types of people, including racist aggressions to and about people." Lea didn't admit to any of these specific claims, but did apologize for her behavior on set and said she has done a lot of reflecting since then to become a better person. But people do not take these claims lightly, and she remained pretty quiet quiet ever since they have come to surface. Earning our number 1 spot is Armie Hammer. 2020 was a horrible year for the actor after serious and disturbing claims came forward about him. Some of his former girlfriends have come forward with claims that he was into disturbing BDSM fantasies and that he would oftentimes take things too far, even claiming that he was a cannibal and wanted to eat their flesh and barbecue their bones. His one ex, Paige Lorenz, claimed he would tie her up, use a paddle and leave her with bruises, bite her to a point of breaking the skin, and even carved his initials into her body during a kinky game. She described it as 50 Shades of Grey, but without the love. Ever since then, other girls have come forward with disturbing claims similar to hers, and he is now facing some serious charges and is under investigation. He lost all of his current projects, including Billion Dollar Spy, and it was recently announced that he was replaced in the Godfather series, The Offer. He was replaced with actor Miles Teller. All right, guys, that's our part 4, but before I get out of here, I'm going to do some comment shoutouts. Brianna Rose MUA says, thank you so much for respecting Demi's pronouns. Absolutely. You know, I'm still learning, I'm not perfect, but I will always try to respect that. SG says, I think Matt LeBlanc looks great with his gray hair. I think more should embrace naturally going gray. I am doing just that. I totally agree. I think we should totally embrace that more. I feel like we're so scared to age, like especially women, getting gray hair, wrinkles. You know, we get very scared. Embrace it. We're all gonna get old. Vegan Spread Sober says, love Joyce's shirt. I really appreciate it, but I see this all the time. So thank you for the compliment, but everyone always writes Joyce's and it's actually Joss because my name is Jocelyn. So it's Joss when you shorten it. Just wanted to throw it out there for you guys. All right, guys, make sure you guys leave a like on this video. It really helps us out, and subscribe so you don't miss our next one. I was your host, Joss Bedard. I will see you next time. Bye. That is right. Oh, my hair went in my mouth. I am sitting very low today. My hair is being weird. She said that Kylie, one of her friends, what the hell? That was so weird. Good look, bro. You're so tough. You're so cool. Cool. This is who we're making famous. Awesome.